Hello, all of you. My name is Dr. Neha Hamilton, and today we are going to discuss the process of search engine optimization. So, today's lecture objectives are to make you understand the meaning and concept of SEO and also the process of search engine optimization. So, when I talk about process of search engine optimization, we are going to talk about how do you actually do search engine optimization? What are the various steps which are involved in doing search engine optimization? And as a developer or as a search engine analyst, what are the steps that you need to take when you are going to do search engine optimization for a particular web page or a particular website. These all things we are going to understand today. One more thing that I want to mention is that whatever I'm going to teach you today are all free of cost platforms. So, whatever platforms we are going to understand in today's class are absolutely free of cost. And if you want to, there are certain softwares which are paid one, but because of some restrictions, which are we are using the paid platforms because the basic aim or basic motive is just to make you understand the process of SEO so that you can also try it, test it, do it your own, right? So, these are the things that we are going to understand. Now, let's start with the definition first, which is the basic part. So, if I ask you what is search engine optimization, can anybody explain me the definition of this? What is SEO? What is SEO? Nobody? Saloni, do you want to try? Kumar, Gaurav, Nakul.
Ma'am, I can see any screen because I'm maybe kind of encountering some network issue.
Okay, okay. So there's no problem if you can't see the screen, but you can answer the question that I'm asking that what is search engine optimization?
When search engine optimization refers to the organic ranking we do for websites or pages that rank higher in Google search results.
Okay, Nakul, we can't hear you, so I think we'll go back to Pallavi. Pallavi, can you explain what is SEO? Pallavi, please
No,
unmute.
ma'am.
No? Okay. So, no problem, I will explain you, but please try to listen it carefully because we are covering this topic from the past two classes. And if you are not able to understand the concept of SEO, then this is something which is very alarming and warning, right? Because if you don't understand the concept of SEO, then there is no point understanding the process of SEO. Okay, so I am going to explain you again, and I hope you all will remember this time nicely that what is SEO, right? What is search engine optimization? So I am going to stop the screen sharing and now we all have to listen very carefully and pay attention to what I'm saying right now. Okay, I am sharing a Google page, a search engine page that we all know how to open it. I hope this Google page is visible to all of you, right? Now this bar is called as search bar. Okay, this is the search symbol and this bar is called as Search bar. Here, what do? You type some keywords and you search for the result of those keywords. For example, I am typing the keyword digital marketing. What are keywords? Keywords are your query. What you want to ask Google, what are the answers that you are looking for? That is actually the keyword. This is the search bar. You type the keyword and then what do? You do enter. Once you do enter, then you have a page which is displayed in front of you. Now this page is called as what? This page is called as SERP. It is search engine result page. Write it down in your copies right now. Have a copy and pen with you. Take a copy and pen whenever you are attending my class. Everybody should know what is SEO by the next class. The first thing that I'm going to do is asking you the meaning of SEO. Okay? Take a copy and pen, write it down that what is keyword, what is search bar, what is a browser, and what is a search engine. What is the search engine that I'm using here? It is Google. What is Google? Google is an application software that connects the users with the huge, vast world of internet. That is called as um, search engine. Now, what is a browser? The browser that I'm using here is called as Google Chrome, right? The browser is a application that we install in our electronic or digital devices so that we can get connected to the internet, right? Clear? Write it down. The search engine that we are studying is Google. Search engine is equal to Google. Keywords is equal to the query or the questions you are asking Google, you are expecting the answers. Those are called as keywords. The screen which is visible here, the keywords are the words that I have typed as a user. So the keywords are digital marketing. ठीक है? आई होप यहाँ तक आपको क्लियर है. अभी हम आगे चलेंगे. Now, Now the search engine result page is divided into two basic parts. Write down in your copies that search engine result page is divided into two parts. Right? What is the first part? First part is called as paid ranking or paid advertisement. Write it down in your copies. The first is paid advertising or paid ranking. Now write down the second part that is called as organic ranking. Organic ranking. Abhi, when you look at this page, which is called as search engine result page, when you go down, when you scroll your page down, you will see a lot of pages here. You will see page number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever the results these pages are displaying are in the decreasing order of quality. When I say decreasing order of quality, that means the first result that you are watching is the best quality web page or website that is being displayed to you by Google. ठीक है? यहाँ पे ad is written, that means this is a part of paid advertising. What I've just said, that this page, search engine result page, is divided into two parts. What are those two parts? The first is called as paid advertisement or paid part, paid ranking, and the second is called as organic ranking. Wherever this ad word or sponsored word is written, this is part of paid advertising. ओके सो यहाँ पे ये क्या है यहाँ पे दिस इज एग्जांपल ऑफ पेड एडवर्टाइजिंग digital marketing course. So this is some digital marketing firm which is giving some digital marketing course, and on the basis of this keywords which are digital marketing, they have paid Google some amount of money that if anybody types digital marketing on Google, then please show our web page on the first rank in paid advertising. So it is written ad. So this is called as paid part of marketing or paid advertising, right? Now, when we go down here, we can see a lot more results apart from that paid part. Now, what is the second part that we were talking about? The second part is called as organic ranking. Now, what is organic ranking? Here is what is digital marketing. Can you see something like ad or something else written here like sponsored? No, right? So, this is the first organic result. This first organic result is shown by a website that is marketo.com. So, according to Google, the best answer of your question, digital marketing, is answered here in this website. According to Google, the quality of content is very good. This website is attracting maximum number of people. The traffic is very good. The traffic is very high, right? So these all things are happening here in this first organic ranking. What is digital marketing? Marketo, right? I hope you can see it. So this is the first organic result that we see. आगे चलेंगे. Now, this is a second organic result that we see, which is from MailChimp.com, right? This is the name of the website. If you look at here, right, this is how we go deeper into a particular website. So the main website is MailChimp.com. Then you have a web page in that website called as Marketing Glossary. Then you have a web page which contains the definition of marketing that you are looking for. Then third page is of course Wikipedia, right? Here also you can get definition of digital marketing. And then we have learn digital with google.com. Here also we have fundamental of digital marketing course, right? Then we have some article of hubspot.com, and these all are organic ranking results. In this page, we have only one paid marketing result, and that is right here in front of you. It is clearly written ad or sponsored. So this is the result which belongs to paid advertising or paid marketing, right? That I've already explained you. And the results which are visible below these are organic results, right? Now, first three or four results are very important on a particular search engine result page. Why it is important? Can anybody tell me? Why these first three or four results are only important? Because I have shown you that there are like 10 different pages and even more pages that are carrying results of this particular keyword. So why only first page is important? I hope you all are awake and not sleeping. Yes, Rishu, can you please unmute yourself and answer this question? Rishu, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you answer my question?
नो मैम.
Why?
मैम
Have you heard my
आवाज
question?
नेटवर्क कनेक्शन है नहीं मैम. आवाज कट कट हो रहा था मैम बीच में, इसलिए मैं सुन नहीं
So am I audible to all of you? Or this is a problem with Rishu only?
पाया सही से.
मैम उसका नेटवर्क सही नहीं होगा.
Right. ठीक है.
मैम कभी
So
कभी आवाज कट कट के आता
Radhe
है.
and Rishu, you are requested to re-log in again because I think I have a good connection. I'm using the Wi-Fi over here. So you are requested to re-log in again. Maybe then you have a better connectivity. Okay. So do we have anybody else who can answer this question that why the first page results are more important as compared to the rest of the pages?
Because ma'am most of the people click on the first or second result.
Yes, That's the simple answer. That's what I was looking for. Why people click on the first or the second pages? Why these answers are important? Because people click on the first three or four results only. This is what I have taught you in the first class. That first 60% of the people, they click on the first three to four results of organic ranking in search engine result page, right? So that's why first page is very important, and that's why organic ranking is important. So let's go back to the page and see that this is paid advertisement. We are not considering this result here. This is what is digital marketing. This is the first organic result that we see. Okay. After that, this is the second organic result, third organic result, fourth organic result we see. Because as a user, we have a psychology that if we are not getting the right answer on the first page, then we tend to change the keyword instead of going to some other web page. Are you getting my point? For example, I am looking for a digital marketing concept. For example, I'm not getting the the best thing that matches to my answer. So I will change my keyword. I will write digital marketing concept, and then you will see that the search engine result page will completely change. You change the keyword, the results will change, right? Here there is no paid ad because my intent is knowledge intent. I want to read, I want to gain knowledge. So I have a lot of organic ranking results. For example, the first ranking is digital marketing definition. Then we have basic concepts of digital marketing. What are the core concepts of digital marketing? Who, what, why, and how of digital marketing by HubSpot.com, right? So these are all organic results, and they are topping the ranks. Now the question is, how do they top the rank? ये सर्च इंजन रिजल्ट पेज पे इतना ऊपर फर्स्ट पेज पे कैसे आ जाते हैं? तो वो जिस प्रोसेस से आ जाते हैं उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. दैट मीन्स देयर वेबसाइट इज ऑप्टिमाइज्ड in a very good way, and they are topping the Google ranking system, right? अभी Google कैसे रैंक करता है? Google ranks through Google algorithm. Google algorithm क्या होता है? Google algorithm is a mathematical formula and set of softwares that rank the websites or web pages according to their quality. Quality क्या होती है? Quality means whatever the kind of content is there, whatever the kind of images they are using, whatever the kind of content, how many pages have linked to that particular page, right? And these all things are considered in ranking factors. These are called as ranking factors, right? So what is search engine optimization? Search engine optimization means optimizing or changing your website according to the parameters of the search engine. That is search engine optimization. Now what is the search engine I'm talking about here? I'm talking about Google. Google is the search engine that I'm talking about. Why I am talking about Google? Because 60% of the people all over the world uses Google, except for some countries like China and some other developing countries. Most of the people are using this as a search engine, right? So it should be crystal clear in your mind that what is search engine optimization. It is optimizing your website according to a particular search engine, trying to increase the organic ranking in the search engine result page towards a particular keyword. That is search engine optimization. For example, if I change my keyword here, if I type digital marketing books, you will see that the result is absolutely different, right? Because now paid ads have come. Why paid ads have come? Because now my intent is purchase intent. I am searching for digital marketing books. Why I am writing books, digital marketing books? Because I want to buy a book, or I want to download a PDF copy of an online book. This is my intent, right? So Google has an artificial intelligence system that understands my intent from my keywords, right? So Google has understood that I want to take a book. I want to purchase a book from the keyword. Now, this is the result which is visible here. There are a lot of books that are flashed in front of me. If you will click on this particular book, you will be redirected to the particular website, right? Now, these are the organic ranking results. Best digital marketing books to 2020 for startups, top 10 books of digital marketing by Digital Marketing Books Online. Abhi, these three results are topping the organic ranking. So these three results are called as golden triangle. So I am selecting these results so you can see it. First, second, and third. These three first results in organic ranking, they are called as they are called as what? They are called as golden triangle. Why they are called as golden triangle? Because these are the keywords that receive maximum number of clicks. Okay. Why we are fighting for clicks? Why do we want maximum clicks? Because more the traffic you receive on your particular website, more is the chances that your ranking is going to increase. More is the chances that you are going to sell your product. More is the chances that people are going to recognize you, your brand. Okay. For example, I am changing the keywords here. For example, I want to take a white shirt, right? I have written white shirt. Why I have written white shirt? Because I want to purchase a white shirt. Now, Google's artificial intelligence system has read my intent. So, as a customer, what is my intent here? My intent is to purchase a white shirt. So, you will see the search engine result page. As usual, I have told you that this page is divided into two parts. The first is the paid part, and the second is the organic part. So, this is the paid part that you can see in the front of you. These are the ads. For example, the first ad which is topping is by Marks and Spencer. So, once I clicked on this particular link, right, I have actually clicked it. So, I will be redirected towards Marks and Spencer's official e commerce website, right? And while I'm clicking it, Marks and Spencer is paying Google some amount of money on the basis of per click. For example, they are giving 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 10 paisa, 50 paisa, whatever is there in their agreement, they are paying to Google. So I've clicked it. So at this particular movement, this company is paying Google this amount of money. Now, this is called as paid advertising, or the other name is pay per click advertising. Why this is pay per click advertising? Because Google is being paid on the basis of the total amount of clicks that they are getting. So I hope now you can see this website of Marks and Spencer's, that I've clicked on that paid result and I have been redirected to this page in which I just have to click on buy now and I can easily buy this shirt. So I was just 2 clicks away from this beautiful white shirt, which is topping the paid search results of Google. Now we will come to organic ranking, right? What are organic ranking? These are the websites that have good quality content, right? Because everything has two parts, a black part and a white part. White part means something which has no flaws, something which is ethical, something which is high on quality. And black part means something which is unethical. People are good and bad in all the areas of life. So why not on internet? So people often use black hat strategies to top results on organic ranking, and to avoid this, or to catch these kind of things, Google uses very sophisticated Google algorithm softwares, right? The softwares, they are keep on updating every 14 days or fortnightly. So these are the organic results. The first result is from Myntra.com. So let's click on it and let's see that what this website has for us. So when I click on Myntra.com, I can see a lot of white shirts here, right? And why this page is topping on the organic ranking? This page is topping on the organic ranking because uh, if you see the pictures are of high quality. If you see how systematic the website is organized, right, you can clearly see your profile, you can wish list. There are different sections for men, women, kids, home and living offers. These are the factors which are involved in ranking. And also, Myntra may be getting the maximum number of traffic, the maximum number of people visit Myntra if they want to take a white shirt. So this may also be a reason that why it is topping the organic ranking, right? So I am again coming to the search engine result page. Now the second organic result is from Flipkart.com. So once I click on this particular result, I will be redirected towards the Flipkart website, which is again a very well organized website. If you can see, the color coding in this website is very attractive. The kind of images used are very good. Uh, on the catchy images, the quality is good. The page loading speed is good. I have clicked on that particular link and in fraction of seconds I've redirected to this page. So the operation is really smooth. As a customer, I'm really happy that I want a white shirt and I'm getting it within my budget and a lot of varieties also to choose from, right? So as a customer, it makes me happy. So I am happy with the performance of the search engine that is giving me the ready-made good results, good quality results. So that's why search engine optimization is important, because Google as a company wants to satisfy the customer in terms of answering their query or keyword. So how best they can answer the keywords by providing you quality websites. So they try their best to provide you quality websites on the first page only. That's why I've told you that the pages are on the decreasing order of their ranks, right? The first page is the best result that Google has to offer you. The second result is the second best result that the Google has to offer you. The third result is the third best result that the Google has to offer you. And you are so satiated up to the fourth or fifth result that there is no need to scroll down and go to the second, third, or fourth pages, right? So if you have noticed that once I clicked on the last page, there are more pages to go, right? 11th page, 12th page, 13th page, and up to 14th page. So there are thousands of results that Google is offering me, but I am only interested in what? The first page, and that too the first three or four organic results. Because as a customer, you understand that if you're tech savvy, you understand that these are paid results, right? These are paid results, and I am only interested in organic results. So just give me a moment. I am sharing the slide again. Okay. So now what is the definition of search engine optimization? Search engine optimization comprises of the set of practices used for optimizing a website for increased visibility and relevancy in search engine ranking. So why I'm doing all these things? Because I want to increase the visibility of my website. I want to increase the maximum traffic on my website. And how I can do that? The only way of doing that is coming on the first page. If you are using the paid option or paid ranking, that is a different science, that is search engine marketing. But if you are improving the quality of your website, if you are optimizing your website as per the search engine requirements, that is called as search engine optimization. So I hope you have understood the concept of SEO, that what is SEO? You want to optimize your website or web page for increased visibility and to increase the total number of clicks, to increase the total traffic that is coming to your website. Okay, now if you have understood the concept of SEO, now we have come to SEO process, right? Now, what is SEO process? SEO process is a sequential process that you have to adopt if you want to increase the organic ranking of your website, right? So this is something that you do so that you can increase the ranking. So these steps are sequential, they are hierarchical, and you have to follow these steps one by one. So I request you to please draw this diagram in your copies so you don't get confused when I'm explaining you these results. So just draw it in your copies very quickly. I'm giving you 2 minutes of time. Take a copy and pen and draw this diagram in your copies. So you have to start it from keyword research, then you have to write competition research, then you have to write on page optimization, off page optimization, measure results, improve results, and keyword search is the first step. Is it done?
No, ma'am. 2 minutes.
So let us understand these points one by one. So the first point in SEO process is keyword research. Now, the question is that what should be the keywords on the basis of which we optimize the ranking of our particular website, right? For example, if you are optimizing your website for digital marketing, then you should work differently. And if you are working for digital marketing concept, now this is a different keyword. Digital marketing concept and digital marketing, these are two different keywords. So you have to optimize your website differently if you are choosing keyword number one or keyword number two. So keyword research is very important. We have certain websites through which you can find out that which keyword is trending right now. So I am going to show you in the next class that how to do that, how to do a particular keyword research, how to find that these are the most trending keywords. Now what are trending keywords? Trending keywords means the most used keyword by the people. What people are searching for, right? That is called as keyword research, because if you are optimizing your website for a keyword which is not trending or nobody search for, then there is no point of doing so much of exercise of optimizing your keyword. I have shown you that if you change the keyword, the result page differs, right? So all the websites, they search a particular keyword, the keyword which is famous, the keyword that all people are searching for, the keyword which is relevant, right, to their website or to their web page. So they optimize their website according to that keyword. For example, when we talk about today's date, I think the most trending keywords uh, around the world can be Olympics, because Olympics is coming, can be uh, IPL, because IPL has just won, can be COVID-19 vaccines, because this is in news nowadays. The COVID-19 vaccine is in news nowadays. Third wave of coronavirus is also nowadays in news. So people may be searching for third wave of coronavirus. So these are the keywords which are trending nowadays and which are very much in trend. So, for example, a Salman Khan's movie is going to come. Shah Rukh Khan's movie is going to come, right? So maybe those movies may be trending in that entertainment side. Maybe new phone of Samsung or Apple is going to be launched. So people may be searching for that particular keyword, right? So keyword search depends on the contemporary environment, contemporary political situation, contemporary economical situation, contemporary scenario of a particular country or of world, right? So that is called as keyword research. Okay. Next point, this is keyword research, the first process. Now next is called as competition research. Now first you have decided on the keywords. The next thing that you are going to do is find out the competitors you have for a particular keyword, right? For example, the keywords that you have searched out for is maybe white shirt, right? Let's take this simple example, white shirt. So who are your competitors? All those e-commerce websites which are selling white shirts. So if you are a company who is selling white shirts, then your competitors can be Myntra.com, Flipkart, and Amazon, and whatnot, Ajio.com. We have a lot of online websites which are doing great nowadays. So you have a lot of competitors. So you have to do research on your competitors also. What your competitors are doing, what kind of strategies they are using. You have to keep on checking their web pages. You can check. We have certain websites through which you can check their digital marketing budget, their social media campaigns. This also we have websites that can give you this important information on your competitor. So this kind of sensitive information can also be generated. Next is on-page optimization factors. So how do you optimize your web page? The visual factors on the page, for example, the title of the page, the content of the page, the images on the page, all these things you have to optimize. Then we have off-page optimization, means the things which are not visible on the page. These are basically the links, right? So you have to check that how much linking has been done from your page. Then you have to measure results, right? You have to measure results, like after doing all these things, where do you stand right now on the search engine ranking? Are you still on the 10th page or the 11th page? Now you have to find out the tactics or strategy to come on the first page. And then whatever audit report you are getting, we have some websites that give you audit report also, right? So from that, how you improve results, right? How do you implement change, and how do you improve results, and then eventually how do you improve your ranking, right? So this is the SEO process. Now in tomorrow's class, we are going to understand all these steps one by one. Okay, we are going to understand the website called as Google AdWords, how to use it, and how to find the keywords, how to compare two keywords, how to find out the timeline of a particular keyword. All these things we are going to cover in the next classes. But right now, you just have to understand that this is the SEO process. You have to learn this process, and we will understand it in the later classes. We will cover one online platform through which you can implement these steps in the process. One website for keyword research, one website for competition research. What are the on page optimization things? What are the off page optimization things? How do you measure your results? And one website to audit your website or improve your results, right? So I think that's enough for today. In today's class, we have covered SEO process, and before that we have understood the difference between organic ranking and paid ranking, and we have also covered some part of SEO process. The rest of it we are going to cover in the next class. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. I am ending the recording now.